Hi, question number 3 taken from October 2015, Advanced Level Maths HSC P3. The angles theta and phi lie between 0 and 180 degrees and are such that tan of theta minus phi is equal to 3 and tan of theta plus tan of phi is equal to 1. Find the possible values of theta and phi. 6 marks for this question. Okay, so we have information that tan of theta minus phi is equal to 3 and tan of theta plus tan of phi is equal to 1. Now, how are we going to go about to find the values of these two? Okay, so this is basically a double angle formula. Therefore, we're dealing with tan of alpha minus phi is equal to tan of alpha minus tan of phi all divided by 1 plus tan of alpha tan of phi. Now, what can we do with this? Okay, we can say tan of alpha is equal to 1 minus tan of phi, and take this substitute in here. So, and we know that this is equal to 3 as given in the question. So we're going to say 3 is equal to tan of alpha, which is 1 minus tan of phi, 1 minus tan of phi, minus tan of phi, all divided by 1 plus tan of alpha, which is 1 minus tan of phi, multiplied by tan of phi. So multiplied by tan of phi, 1 minus tan of phi. So that's going to be 3 is equal to 1 minus 2 tan of alpha divided by 1 plus tan of phi times 1 is tan of phi. Tan of phi times minus tan of phi is tan square phi. So we can cross multiply from here, and if we do that, we're going to end up with 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times tan of phi is 3 tan of phi. 3 times minus tan square phi is 3 tan square phi. Then 1 times the whole thing here is going to be 1 minus 2 tan of phi. Now, we can send this on the other side if you want to. This is minus, it's going to become 3 tan square phi minus 2 tan of phi. If you send this plus on the other side, it's going to become minus. Anyway, we have minus 2 tan of phi minus this one, 3 tan of phi is equal to 1. Okay, right, what we can do is 1, that's it. So send the 3 on the other side, it's going to be, okay, I'll send this on the other side, this on the other side. Okay, so basically we have plus 1 here, plus 1. Send the 3 on the other side becomes minus 3, nothing is left here, it is 0. So we have 3 tan square phi minus 5 tan of phi minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so from here we can solve a quadratic equation. So we have 3 tan square phi, tan of phi. We have minus 2 here, and we should end up with phi. So we can put 2 here, we can put 1 here. This is going to be minus, because minus 2 times 3 tan of phi is going to be minus 6 tan of phi, and this one's going to be ended with plus. Plus times 1 tan of phi is 1 tan of phi. 1 tan of phi plus minus 6 tan of phi is minus 5 tan of phi. So we have tan of phi is equal to, the 1 goes outside becomes minus, the 3 becomes divide, and we have tan of phi is equal to 2. So we can work all of that in the calculator, and what is inverse tan of phi? It's going to be inverse, let's put this here in degrees, inverse tan of minus 1/3, that's going to give us this much, plus 180 is going to give us 161.6. Let us say 162 through three significant figures. So we have the first value of phi, 162 degrees. The second one is going to be the inverse of tan 2. That's going to give us 63 degrees, 63.4. So we have the second value of phi as 63.4 degrees. We can only end up here. Why? Because in the question we were told that the value of these angles will be between 0 less than between 0 and 180 degrees. Okay, so how can we find the tan of alpha? Now the tan of alpha is 1 minus tan of phi. So we're going to say tan of alpha is equal to 1 minus tan of phi. And if we're looking at tan of phi, the first value, tan of phi is minus 1/3. 1 minus minus 1/3 is going to give us tan of alpha is equal to 1/1/3. And what is 1/1/3? 1/1/3 is, okay, so 1 plus 1/3 is going to give it this much. It is going to be 4 over 3. So this is 4 over 3. And what is 4 over 3? If we look at the value of this from our calculator, inverse tan of 4.3, it's going to give us 53.1 degrees. So we have then alpha 53.1 degrees. And what else? We can also say tan of alpha is equal to 1 minus tan of phi, 2. 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So for minus 1, we're going to say inverse tan of minus 1 is going to give us minus 45 plus 180 degrees. Okay, that's 135, because the tan of 135 degrees is going to give you minus 1 anyway. So we're going to say alpha is equal to 135 degrees. Here are the four values of this equation. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video.